Aloha guys, welcome again. Well, today we're going to study the life cycle. First of all, I want you to remember that we have three kinds of living things, which are the humans, the animals, and the plants. The life cycle means the stages a living thing goes through during his life. And it's a cycle. That means that goes once again over and over. So it's a circle. It goes around and around and again. So it repeats. That means life cycle. It's the stages of life going around and around. So, for example, when we have four stages of the life cycle. The first one is called birth, growth, reproduction, and death. The first one, birth, is when you get born. You're born, you're a baby. Okay, that's the first stage of life cycle. You are a baby. The number two, it's called growth. That means that you're growing. It's between when you are not a baby anymore, so now you're a kid, and then you're a teenager. Okay, so right now you are growing. You're in the stage of growth. Then we have the stage of an adult, like me, for example. And in this stage, you can reproduce. You have babies on your own. You're in the stage of reproduction. You have babies, like when dogs can have their puppies, and the cats, they have their own babies. That is reproduction. In the cases of the flowers or plants, they have a different kind of reproduction, but still they can have babies in this stage. Then the last stage of life is the death. It's when, well, we're already very, very old, or we get sick, very, very sick, and, well, we're not longer living. We stop living, but since we had babies, the cycle goes over again with our babies. Now they grow, they reproduce, they die, and it goes around and around and around, once again and again and again. So for now, we're going to do an activity. You can call it a fun activity if you wish. If you want to do it and follow with me, it's okay. If you just want to see it, that's okay too. So, what are you going to need? We're going to need yarn. Okay, any color. Had I had this yarn, I don't know, in a box or something. So I'm going to use this yarn. Whatever yarn you have, if you have a thread, that's okay. I'm going to use 4 pieces, well, not that small, they are like quarters of cardboard. They can be color pages, or I told you about the carton of the cereal boxes, or even paper, whatever you want. I am gonna need 4, right? They are even, they are equal parts, right? Then I am gonna use my scissors for the yarn. I am gonna use markers. You can use markers, colors, or crayons, or whatever you want to use. I am gonna use, I don't have wood sticks. Remember what's a stick? I don't have wood sticks right now, and I am not gonna go to the street to buy wood sticks. So I am gonna use 2 pencils. They are new. I don't use them right now as pencils. So they are gonna be working as wood sticks. If you have 2 pencils, 2 pens, or something that you can use like this, it's okay. If you have wood sticks, that's awesome. I don't have wood sticks, So I'm gonna use this. Okay, you can use wood sticks or straws if you have straws in your house, whatever you have in your home. Okay, so I'm gonna use this too. I am gonna use, what else? Oh, tape. Just a second, please. I have it here. Wait. I'm back. Here is my tape. I'm gonna use the tape. And I guess that's it. So, my yarn. First of all, I am gonna cut the yarn in 4 equal pieces. So for this, I'm gonna do this. Look. Well, here I have 2. You can use your ruler if it's easier for you. For me, this is much easier. You don't have to be perfect. 2 and 3, 4. Well, I'm sorry. I don't have 4. There are 3. Sorry. All right. I have 4 pieces of yarn. Okay. This is not gonna be longer with us. Now, I am gonna be using the paper. So as I told you, the stage number 1 is called birth. So in the number 1, birth, sorry. Okay, so I already have the stage number 1 of the life cycle, and it's called birth. I wrote it here, and then I'm gonna put it in one side, and I'm gonna continue. The stage number 2 is called growth. The number 3 reproduction. Number 3 is reproduction. And the number 4 is death. Okay, so now I have the 4 stages in the papers. Now I want you to pick a living thing, any living thing you want to pick. For me, I'm gonna pick the human beings. That means us, people. I am gonna pick the human to work with it in the life cycle. So you will see in my papers pictures showing the life cycle with the humans. You can do it as well as me, copy it, or you can do it differently using another living thing. So let's start. So number 1, we have birth. So I told you it's when we born, we burn, and you're a baby. So I'm gonna draw a baby. So remember not to laugh about my pictures. I'm not an artist. This baby's gonna be sleeping. I'm gonna put some Oh my God, they look very weird. Okay, and I'm gonna do the hair. It's a baby, so it's gonna be a she, and she doesn't have a lot of hair. And well, my baby's gonna be sleeping like most of the babies are. So this little girl, she's in her bed, sleeping, well, in the crib or in the bed. So this is my first stage, birth. Number 2, growth. Well, I told you she's a girl, so now she has to be a kid. Okay, so here now she's a beautiful girl. Saying hello. And now she's grown. Well, a girl. The number 3 is reproduction. So that means she's already a mom. She's an adult. So let's see what you think about her now. You can do this with an animal too. For example, a bear. You do the cub, which is the baby of the bear. Then you do the bear. And the bear with babies. So you can do it with any living thing, even with flowers if you want. Well, I'm trying it to do as fast as I want. Of course, you can take your time, guys. Remember, this is for you. So this girl already has a a beautiful girl and a handsome boy. And okay, so this is reproduction. She already has her own kids. Well, at the end, I'm not gonna draw, of course. Well, here, when she was really old, guys, so she was like 120 years old. Well, she was like 104 years old, sorry. She died. So these are the stages of life. Of course, they are much longer than you think, but this is how we represent the life cycle. I'm sorry. There you go. So here, hers, it's to die. Well, she goes to the fourth stage, but the kids, they get older, they get us. They become adults, grown-ups, and they have their own kids, and their life cycle goes over and over and over again. Now that I have the pictures of the stages of life, I'm gonna use the sticks, the pencils, or the straws, and the tape. So what I'm gonna do is to take two pieces of the tape. One, it can be any tape. Two, this is masking tape, but if you have the tape, I don't know how it's called, Durex, I think, or well, the one that it's transparent and plastic, it's okay if you have that one. And you're gonna try to do a cross with the sticks. So maybe you're just gonna use one piece, not the two of them. Well, I want it to be kind of harder. There you go. So now I have the cross, and now in the stages of life, or in the life cycle stages, you're gonna use you're gonna use around 8 more pieces of tape, but they are going to be small. They're not that long. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're gonna use the yarn. Where did I put my yarn? Well, here it is. So now it's the turn of using the yarn, the pieces that I asked you. There are 4. So, number 1, you're gonna take one and you're gonna put it here so you can see. On the back of the stage number 1, and you put the tape on it like this. You see? And now I can do it like this. And the other tape is gonna be in the pencil, or in the wood stick, or in the straw you found. So, okay. Now, this is gonna be the way you're supposed to do it in order. So if you put the number 1 here, the number 2 goes here, 3 and 4. So let's do it. 2. Okay, 2. 3. If you already have them cut, like I did before we started, it's gonna be much faster and easier to do it. 3 and 4. Here we go with the number 4. Remember, you can do it with any living thing you want. A fish, a tiger, a lion, a flower, and a tree, whatever you want. Okay, so here now, if you want to use one more piece of yarn, it's okay. If you don't, here it works already. So, okay, I already have, I'm sorry, my life cycle project, and I can study it very easy because I just go, oh, okay, number 1, birth, growth, reproduce, and death. And you also can hang it from a place in your house or in your room or whatever your mom tells you it's okay. You can do it like this, you see? And you have all the stages of life. Remember, this is optional, guys. I hope you liked it. I did it very fast, but I know you can do much better with the pictures, using colors, using nice things. So this is all for today's video. I know it's kind of long, but I wanted to show you how to do a fun activity out of this and to remember the stages of the life cycle. So remember, life cycle: birth, growth, reproduction, death. 4, birth, growth, reproduction, death. Guys, this is everything for today. I hope you have a beautiful day today, and if you do this activity, I hope you have fun. And if you happen to do it, please send me pictures and let me know if you find another way to do it or another material that you can use. That would be perfect. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.